Welcome back to another Doggers Bend Model Railway review. Today we're looking at the Trainoma 42 class diesel electric. These diesels were delivered from 1955 to 1956 from Clyde Engineering in Granville. Their horsepower rating was 1,600, so quite a powerful diesel for its time. The maximum speed of this class was 71 miles per hour, so let's say 114 kilometers per hour. These diesels were withdrawn in the 1980s, mainly because the union put a ban on them leading crew first, and then generally they got superseded by newer GMs and EMDs. 4 of these locos are preserved, 3 in working order, 1 in kind of a cut down condition. Now, onto the review. The loco's box is usual Trainoma box, quite beautiful with illustration of the locomotive on the front. This is 4201. Pretty sure it's in Indian red. Take the cover off of the box. Here we have explode diagrams, all parts where they go. Nothing else. And here she is. Then you slide her out. She is actually stunning, when you say. She has directional headlights and marker lights, though no reversing marker lights, but again, these locos always ran forward in service. They're based on the American F7s. Well, they're based on the GM12s, which are in turn based on the F7s that were enlarged to fit the Australian loading gauge. Here she is. As you see, you do have separately applied handrails all over the front of the locomotive. You do have a builder plate, separately applied air hoses, sprung buffers, a KD compatible knuckle coupler, see-through grills all along the side of the locomotive, more separately applied handrails, beautiful bogies. On the subject of the wheels and bogies of this locomotive and builder plate, she's a lot like the Trainoma 44s and early Trainoma models. They do sometimes suffer from cracked wheels, which are an easy fix. Separately applied plastic ladder, buffers, MU connections. Not sure what that bit of pipe there is. This model is as she would have been in the 1970s, before 4201 went in for a rebuild to make her union compliant again. You got separately applied windscreen wipers. These vents, I've had to get a replacement Lima one put in because I know I'm not the only one who suffers from this problem, but these vents were not properly glued in when the loco was built. So yeah, curiously I lost the vent, so one of my mates cut down an old Lima one. It's not really correct, but the way I look at it, you've got to be quite literally looking right down the locomotive to see it. Going from the side, you can't really tell it's there. This one has been fitted with DCC sound by Guida Valley Models. It's quite a nice decoder. you have your micro switches just under the bogies, which will make it a pain to, if you're running on DC, to change the lighting configurations. But yeah, altogether a lovely model. She's powerful as hell, like all the Trainorma GMs. I think they retail when they came out $270, $280. Well worth the money. And also, I almost forgot the weights of the locomotive. She weighs 1 pound 2.3 ounces. Or again, that makes no sense. Let's go to grams. That's 51.8 grams. So quite literally, she will pull anything you put behind her. Like, she quite literally has been known to pull my cleaning car train, which consists of a big brass cleaning tank. So she's more than capable of pulling anything on your line. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe.